Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Thatbloke Z, and I'm here to help you decide whether or not to buy the infamous Aliens Colonial Marines, which has been absolutely slammed by every critic, every reviewer, and everyone who's ever purchased this game. I mean, a lot of people, including my friend, has taken it straight back to the store because they didn't want it and bought something else. So I'm going to give it a fair review. I'm going to go through the top 10 most generic. I mean, I've gone through the forums and everyone's been screaming about this game for whatever reasons they've come up with, and then people and reviewers have made footage on the game and been screaming about it. So I've come up with the top 10 biggest reasons. So I'm going to go through them with you, and hopefully, you can decide for yourself. I'm not going to tell you whether well, I might. We'll see at the end. So, the first one that everyone was screaming about was the dated graphics. I'm going to play the... Not sure about that one card, because, I mean, PlayStation 3 and Xbox, they are 8 years out of date. Can you imagine trying to play, I don't know, Skyrim? Oh, well, I suppose you could on the Xbox, but, on an 8-year-old PC, it won't cut it. It's too old. That shit is too old, and it can't handle really good graphics. PCs are always going to be more dominant until, the next gen platforms come out, which is the Xbox 5 million and the PlayStation 4. So on the consoles, the graphics look fucking shit, to be fair. Really awful. Really, really bad. Like PlayStation 1 quality, maybe PS2 at best. But the PC one seems pretty good. Not, a little bit dated, but not by much. Seems fairly solid. So that complaint, I wouldn't consider that one valid, because if I wanted to play Skyrim on a laptop that I bought 8 years ago, and it's all shit and breaking, whose fucking fault is that? It's not the game. I'm not going to start bitching about how shit the graphics are. It's my own fault for playing it on an 8-year-old piece of shit. So anyone who's playing this on console and going, the graphics suck, well, fucking buy a PC then, you cunt. So, that's that one. Number 2, others are better. Like Halo, Half-Life, XCOM, that kind of thing. Well, that is also really fucking stupid. If I brought out Gears of War 3, everyone goes, oh, that shit, the cover system sucks because Rainbow Six did it better. Or I bring out Halo and they go, oh, but that's really fucking shit because Half-Life was better. You can't compare one game to another in that particular way. I mean, you can, if it's really, really fucking similar, like another Aliens game, and you go, this Aliens game was shit because the last Alien games was better, then fair enough. But if you were to compare Gears of War 3 with Dead Space 3, you can't call one of them shit because it isn't as good as the other. But they're also saying that it's been done to death. That, oh god, you go through and it's aliens, it's generic and shit. Well, why the fuck did you buy the game then? Really? What the fuck were you expecting? Oh, they're just throwing a few fucking giant guinea pigs to get you. No, it's gonna be aliens, isn't it? You were all sitting there hyping yourselves up over it. What were you expecting? Seriously. So I would consider that one invalid. This is me not defending the game, by the way. I'm not sitting here going, God, everyone's opinion's shit. I'm looking at this is the top 10 list of what people are complaining about, and I'm going through it one by one. Some I'll agree with, some I don't, and so far I haven't agreed with them because they're frankly quite shorted. Okay, number 4 is that it's not scary. Not scary, seriously. I'm not saying that this game is scary, it isn't, but when was Aliens ever scary? It wasn't. The whole idea in the first Alien movie was that it was all suspense. It wasn't, oh my god, fucking scary. It was, holy shit, what's around the corner? Fucking hell, where is it? It was suspense that it had. And in the second one, that was, a bit more actiony, and it was good. Everyone really liked that one. It was considered arguably the most popular one, and then they went all CGI and everyone hated it. But, it was never, oh, shitty pants scary, unless you were a kid. So, I'm not sure what to say about that. I mean, they're right, it's not scary, but... Alright, the next one is terrible AI of the enemy. Now, that one I absolutely cannot argue with. The AI is fucking stupid. They'll run towards you and then they'll go, oh, maybe not, and run away while you're shooting them, and then they'll run up a wall and then they'll just stand there looking at you while you shoot. They're fucking dumb. That's a fucking rookie error, especially by Sega and fucking Gearbox. Stupid. Really fucking stupid. Number 6 was that you were given too generous a loadout, that you were armed to the teeth, that everything's too easy, you get given access to too many guns. Well, fucking shock horror. The whole idea of the game, I mean, they made this very clear, was that a fuckload of aliens against a fuckload of marines. Ooh, big attack. Were you expecting to go there with a fucking pistol and a bat? Just sneak around scavenging fucking bullets? No. You're part of an army who's gone there as an army. You're equipped for a fucking war. The fuck, man? I mean, look at that texturing on the screen right there. Fucking ridiculous. That's terrible. So some of the texturing you can't argue with. But that's not graphics as a whole. That's some texturing. The next one was lack of multiplayer maps. Can't argue with that. There's barely any. There's nothing more to be said about that. There really is hardly any. The next one is that it's hard to control the aliens, and that the Marines are far too overpowered for anyone who's playing as an alien to deal with. And in modes in which, like the Survivor one, where it's supposed to be 4 Marines surviving, and they're only against 4 aliens, and which, by the way, it usually takes about 4 aliens to gang up just to kill 1 Marine, and if they get hold of a smart gun or anything like that, then you can just forget that idea. So it should have been, you know, more like 10 aliens players versus 4 Marines, or even just forgo alien players on that particular one, and just have an absolute armada of NPCs, aliens just coming at you while 4 players try to survive. But either way, the aliens are ridiculously fucking almost impossible to control, very underpowered, and the Marines are just too overpowered to deal with. If you're playing as an alien, you'll find that you'll just die a lot. So I can't argue with that. It's very unbalanced, very dumb. That should not have. I mean, how can they release it like that? Honestly. The next one, which is number 9 out of 10, is that it's boring and stupid, and the combat included. I think that falls under AI as well, because if you be shooting an alien, it doesn't try to avoid your bullets, it doesn't run away from them, dive up the walls, it just beelines. Stands up and beelines straight towards you, and you can just kill it before it gets to you. So that is fucking stupid and boring, and that's something that it's another AI problem again. They did nothing to fix that. It's a shame, really. And number 10 is that it's a short campaign, which it really is. It's really short. You'll do it very quickly, and then you're supposed to move on to the multiplayer, which, as everyone's explained, is really fucking stupid and shit. Also, everyone who pre-ordered this game paid, I think, $39.99, including myself. And today, it is now $29.99. This is pounds sterling, by the way. So, I'm not sure what to make of that. Obviously, they're worried because it's had such a ridiculously bad fucking rating. But it also comes across as money grabbing, like they know it's really shit and all these bugs. I mean, they've been making this game for a long time. They should have had these fixed, but they haven't. And now it just seems like, oh god, the gig's up, let's quickly discount the fuck out of it, and hopefully we sell as many copies as we can. So, there's a lot of faults with this game. Big ones, game-breaking faults. The multiplayer's fucking crap. The campaign's really short. Should you buy this game? At $39.99, fucking no, not at all. It is not a £40 game, which me and a hell of a lot of other people paid, and it's just not worth that at all. Not even slightly, not even close. So now they've dropped it to $29.99, and that pisses me off because I've only just paid for it. I mean, The game was released on the 12th, and now on the 13th, it's been reduced to $29.99. That just absolutely screams, oh shit, sell it as fast as we can before everyone realizes it's fucking shit. So that pisses me off. I mean, I should get that £10 back since it's been 1 day and it's been discounted. And this game, if it hadn't have been hyped up so much, if everyone wasn't so excited and been researching this game, and I'm not saying that this is everyone's fault, but they're partly to blame. Firstly, pre-ordering in the first place, including me, so we're all fucking stupid. Should have waited for the reviews to come out. The developers are at fault for producing such a... I don't know, it feels like it's in its beta. Like a late beta. There's a lot of bugs, a few texture problems, a lot of things that need working out. If they'd have released this as a, like an open beta, or a closed beta even, and had some feedback about how fucking scummy some of the systems are, then it would have been fixed for release. But they didn't. And then they released trailers that were absolutely nothing like the gameplay, other than the fact that it has marines and it has aliens in it, which made everyone really excited, and everyone loves the movie anyway, and it's supposed to be based on... It's supposed to be based on number 2 anyway, which was arguably everyone's favourite. So, should you buy this? I don't think so. I mean, I would rate this a generous 6 out of 10. Only because many of the arguments against it are a little bit false and over-exaggerated. And... I don't know. I didn't find that the game sucked so much, I guess. It was short and it has a fuckload of faults. Certainly wasn't worth the money, but it didn't suck as bad as everyone was saying. I would say, yeah, 6 out of 10, and I wouldn't recommend buying it. Not until it's in the teens for price, because it's not worth more than that, unfortunately. So, thank you very much for watching. I've been Thatbloke Z.